Tommy. Tommy. It's been 2 fucking hours. Tommy!
God fucking... I was almost there, Danny. God damn it.
This might take its... take it. He shoots, he scores! We're going to be hearing that a lot this season because this is the CFoD Show, the special annual Sharks episode of the CFoD Show.
Go Sharks!
Where me and Sharky here,
Chompy.
me and Chompy Tommy, talk CFoD with you, but in our Sharks apparel because Sharks start Wednesday night. The show will probably be out probably around then, probably Thursday. So the Sharks will already be 1-0 by the time you see this, but we haven't seen hockey yet. We're waiting. We're ready. But anyway, CFoD Show. That's about fantasy football. My name's Danny McCormick. This is Tommy Vereen. How you doing, Tommy?
I'm doing well. And yes, the show may be about fantasy football, but that's still not going to stop me from saying Go Sharks at least 10 times in this episode.
Go Sharks.
Go Sharks.
Go Sharks.
That's what this episode's going to be all about.
Yeah.
Well, not entirely, because we do have a few other things to talk about.
Well, I got a guy stepping on my Sharks hat up here.
Oh, yeah. That was last week's MVP. Good old Chris Thompson.
Yeah, he's a little tired. He had a big game last week and a big game Monday night.
Yeah. Big game indeed.
Yeah.
Big indeed. How does that cleat feel in your head, by the way?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
It's pretty nice.
Kind of brush up against it?
Yeah, if I want to scratch my head.
Might have to change spots later on. That looks
Maybe. We'll try that. We'll flip them over, put them on your side.
Okay.
But anyways.
And we're going to add someone else to this board today, too. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Get into that. Our new MVP. Because we had a pretty big week in the CFoD this week.
Yeah. All right, dude. Well, you ready for set number 2, buddy?
I sure am.
I mean, we don't spend nearly as much time at set number 1 as we used to.
We've honored our MVPs.
Good job, guys. We'll be back at the end of the show.
We will.
All right, set number 2. Here we go. Well, first things first. This is what the show's all about. What happened this most recent week? So here we go. As you can see, this is a lot of stuff. I lost. Tommy won. Jeff won.
I mean, we're all pretty much used to that. That's anybody who's been in the league for more than a week is used to that.
We had some pretty close games there after that, and then Ralph won by a lot.
Yeah, really, there weren't a whole lot of close games this week. Everything was pretty well decided by Sunday, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, Ralph played some ball this week. He's catching up. I think he's on a 2-game win streak, right?
Indeed. It's funny because a couple weeks ago we were talking about Ralph possibly going 0-3 and hitting that treacherous abort button. I think we struck a nerve with Ralph.
Yep.
Because he's been performing since then. And Allen has continued to suck in his rebuilding year.
Yeah, he's basically the Chicago Bears. He'll get a win against the Steelers one of these days. But,
yeah, probably. But he'll probably go into Justin mode here pretty soon where he starts selling off his pieces.
Probably.
We should probably talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah, no, yeah. Would you want to talk about some of our trades?
Well, I mean, there have been a lot of trades this year. I mean, we mentioned it before, but it's... And I thought the changes would add some trades, but it's really been unprecedented, the amount of trades that you have had.
Because as I was telling, I was texting somebody, is that not only have there been a lot of trades, but even adding the draft picks, which I thought would add trades, there have been plenty of trades without draft picks involved.
Right. It's done both of that. I think it's just...
Got the juices flowing. People want to wheel and deal.
Well, you see other people trading, and you want to get in on the action, and you want to, if you feel like somebody makes a move that makes their team better than yours, you feel like you have to respond to that. So I think that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of talk about Allen shopping Devonta Freeman in the thread, in the CFoD thread. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
I have a feeling he's looking for, like, a first or a second.
Now after
tough.
The market's been set with Cody trading a first-round pick for Todd Gurley.
I was afraid of that. The market would get set based on that trade.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I mean, I understand, but I don't like it.
I agree. I think I don't feel comfortable trading a first-round pick. I'm actually still feeling a little guilty about trading a 5th round pick next year.
I could trade a 5th round pick easy.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But a 1st or a 2nd, like I'd have to feel pretty confident that was going to win me a championship.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's interesting to see what happens there.
But anyways, next we've got Baron, who beat Taserface. That didn't look like it was going that way
It did not.
when we checked in on our 11:21 update.
No, it sure didn't. Taserface was out to a big start, and Baron, Baron had a big afternoon to finally get. That's his second win in the CFoD now. So
he's passed me.
Wow, that's impressive.
We'll get there when we get to standings, but.
Yeah, Baron just had a solid week all around. A lot of good performances on his team. And he had Le'Veon Bell finally show up.
Oh, speaking of Le'Veon Bell, we got to talk about this week's CFoD MVP.
No, we don't. We're not there yet.
Well, what?
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell?
No, Le'Veon Bell's not the CFoD MVP.
Written down right here in my notes?
No.
Right next to...
No, you didn't check.
Oh, I wrote a bad word there.
Get that off of there right now. But no, that's my notes. You didn't check my notes, which currently have
you
the CFoD
changed
MVP.
our CFoD MVP.
Yeah, we talked about this. I sent the I set my notes down right here, which you're supposed to read and then know. But yeah, you can see right there
that is a doodle of boobs.
I guess I was starting to write the memo and I got distracted. Anyway, it's
wow,
okay.
you have a lot of drawings here.
Never mind my artwork, but I do actually I prepared a bumper in the meantime for our CFoD MVP this week, and here it is.
Like Bosa was when he joined the Chargers last year. 13th play, the drive, Dalton to the end zone for the touchdown. It's Tyler Croft. And Dalton making it. He appeared to have turned the corner. Dalton play action, throwing towards the end zone. It is caught. That's the tight end Croft for the touchdown.
Starting the second quarter. Good blocking by Allen. Touchdown again! 45-yard PI. Watson, touchdown. 1 yard.
That's right. I couldn't pick one MVP because Randall had such an awesome week and so many awesome performances while kicking Danny's ass. We had Tyler Croft with
Randall Croft.
Randall? I thought it was Tyler.
It is Tyler Croft.
If only we had
it. Saying, did you not see all the Randall faces?
I'm sorry, I don't know any Bengals fans. I don't know what their actual names are. So, yes, Tyler Croft had a monster game with 24 points. Deshaun Watson had a monster game with 30 points over his projected 10. And then Will Fuller went ahead and came back from his injury and put up 19 points. So, Randall, congratulations. I couldn't decide. You're the CFoD MVP of Week 4.
So you're saying I have to delete the Le'Veon Bell picture I made for that other scene?
Oh, hopefully you didn't put too much time into that.
Well, only like an hour.
Okay. Well, how long? It shouldn't take you too long to make one for Randall.
Okay.
All right, and let's get back into our breakdowns while we're at it.
No, we've broken enough down. Let's just get into standings.
Oh, but all right, I guess we could do that.
Are there any other games you want to break down?
I'll talk about how I won, obviously, because
by scoring 133 points. Good job, Tom.
And I played Justin, so hey, I outscored a lot of teams this week. Thank you very much.
That's the secret, playing Justin.
I outscored some teams this week. Thank you very much. I beat James.
Yeah, you did.
So yeah, and but yeah, Justin. That trade happened Saturday night. I wonder how Todd Gurley. Well, we gotta do math and see how that would have helped, but I don't feel like doing that. So
okay.
Standings.
Can we go to standings now?
I guess.
All right.
I'm trying to go to standings, but you keep holding us up.
I am sorry, Tom.
Thank you, Dan.
All right. So here we are at standings. As you can see, only one remaining undefeated team.
Yep. And as I predicted correctly, if we go back to a few weeks ago, we had the challenge of who would be the last undefeated team.
Yeah.
Tommy got it right.
Yeah. And
thank you.
All right. And yeah, as you can see, we've got 3 people up there at 3-1. Probably feeling pretty confident. How's it feel to be up there?
No, I'm feeling pretty confident up there.
All right.
And that's pretty good for me.
Then we've got
second place creeping up.
Bunch of people there at 2-2.
It's still wide open.
2-2.
That's what your mama said.
Good job, Tommy.
Thank you.
It's less funny when you set yourself up, though.
I didn't mean to set myself up. It just happens. The juices are flowing. That's what your mama said.
Okay.
Right.
So anyways, now 1-3, as you can see, I'm there all by my little lonesome.
Yeah, Dark Horse. Hashtag Dark Horse. Go bet on Danny for Clusterfucker 2017. I called it. You heard it here first, folks.
But actually, as you can see, well, as you could have seen in the last slide, Ashley didn't have that great of a week.
No, she didn't. She looked like the ghost of the clusterfucker was kind of haunting her this week. But, it's 1 out of 3. We'll see how she does. Track record has been pretty good for her, but I would recommend dropping Darren Sproles.
Why? He's a great two-way player.
Yes, he has 2 injuries on the same play.
You got to get bonus points for that.
No, you don't. I don't believe the CFoD does not currently provide points for injuries.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So that's my personal recommendation of the week.
And then look down there at the bottom of the standings who we've got there. I think they're going to be there for a while unless they get wins and then I drop down.
Yeah, but as we mentioned earlier, they appear to be going into sell mode, but we'll see. The danger of that, obviously you want to get as much value next year if you're not going to compete this year, but do you really want to be the clusterfucker? Do you want to not have the ability to change your team name next year?
That's true. I was 11th place last year. I played Ashley in the Cluster Fuck Off Bowl, and
that's right.
Happy I didn't win.
You were in the Cluster Fuck Off last year.
But instead I get to be Go Falcons this year.
Congratulations, Danny. It's working out great for you.
I'm changing my name.
All right.
Well, that's enough about that. Do you want to get into Fuck Up of the Week?
Yeah, we should get to Fuck Up of the Week because I have some pretty great things I want to talk about.
Whoa. Hold on. Security's calling. Security's calling.
You don't have a thing.
Yes, I do.
It's
invisible. No, security's calling. They say there's a break-in? What the heck?
Let go!
No.
I want to see the show! What is it? It's a show! It's the show!
Oh, it's Baron!
Hey, Tommy!
Hey, Baron!
Hey,
Danny!
Security, what the
It's a CFoD show!
Yeah.
No. We're all good. We're good.
Hey.
Hold on.
It's good to see you, man.
What's going on, Baron?
It's like it's real. It's like it's really
But-
real.
Baron, you've been to my house before.
Not like this. Not in this.
Like,
during the show.
But
Not
what are you?
there's some magic.
But
There's
what
magic that's coming
it's
out of
What
this
are
house.
what are you doing?
right now?
I'm a fan. I don't know if I've said that before.
Okay.
Also, I won, and you said I could be on. I won.
We were just talking about that, actually.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did win. You had a great week.
Yeah, that's
You did-
two.
That's two wins. That's sees 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And you did say that,
I didn't think he was going to win.
but that doesn't matter.
But
You
I did.
it. And he did do great on the 11-21
I did
update.
say he. Yeah. Okay. I did say he could come watch the show. I didn't know. How about how's this a compromise? Compromise. You can go sit over there in that chair and watch the show from off camera because we're doing a show.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're kind of halfway through this show already. So
It's on.
yeah, those are that's the actual camera
What?
we use for the. Yeah, you're on TV
Yeah.
right now. In front of the.
Oh.
So
Awesome.
just get off screen so we can finish our show.
All right. So sit off screen.
Yes.
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
please.
It's just
Okay.
Yes.
Just
yeah, you're fine. Just
you just hang
kind
on
of
a
watch the
All right.
magic, see
So-
how it happens. We'll sign autographs and everything afterwards.
So- So to Fuck Up of the Week.
Yeah, to fuck up. Oh shit. Yeah, to fuck up of the week, I guess.
good enough.
All right.
Good.
Okay.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Press
just
the
gonna
bumper.
Press the button.
Baby, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up. This time I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Baby, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up.
The snap is coming, and it comes right to his knee and goes down. Oh, terrible start for Chicago.
All right. Well, there we go. As you can see, the Bears are really good at fucking up.
They're just giving us gold for that clip.
Yeah.
Week in and week out.
I
they
love
continue
it.
to produce.
I love it.
But yeah, we got some great nominees for our fuck up of the week this year,
All right. For this year?
or for this week. I
Nice.
apologize.
Who do we
Fuck ups
got?
of
Who do we
the
got?
before
You're
this
there on
week.
your notes this time.
Yeah, that's right.
We had a rabid fan steal my notes.
I'm
so.
the one over here taking all the notes, and so let me flip through those.
Oh, those ones are nice.
Yeah, thanks. I went a little more circular on the
Shading.
Yeah, thank you. I've been working on the shading. It's getting a lot better. It adds that volume, that depth,
Yeah.
that word. But anyway, the first fuck up nominee that I have, we talked about it for a minute, is Cody McDougal trading away a first round pick.
He did what?
He traded a first round pick for Todd Gurley.
Do you know who he got in the first round this year?
No one.
Mike Evans.
Yes, he did have Mike
He
Evans.
basically traded the ability to get someone of Mike Evans' caliber for Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley, who only scored like 36 points this
Only?
week to win him the game. So that was all that happened. So that's a pretty worthless trade that Cody did there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, it's it's not necessarily the biggest fuck-up candidate of the week, but it does change things up. It is unprecedented, and we'll have to see how that goes with it. And then we had a second nominee, and that was you were involved.
Why are you pointing at my name?
That's not that. That's not the one I'm pointing at. Well, you did get nominated. In fact, while I'm at it, you still you are nominated again for fuck up of the week because you
I
don't
deserve it.
You don't pick the right players, Danny. You're
I'm
awful at
trying
that.
to be really cool.
Yeah, well, you're really fucking cool because you had like 80 bench.
I am.
points
In
this
fact,
week.
you know what? Next week we're gonna have a new segment. Cool guy of the week.
All right, buddy. We'll do that. We'll do that just for you, just because.
For those of you who don't understand the inside joke, cool points are bench points.
I think that was like season 1 for those of you.
That's why I'm reiterating it now.
That's right. Go back and catch up on all the CFoD episodes in the CFoD Vault, which does not exist because Danny made all the videos private.
What?
Can I push the button?
The button?
Can I push the button?
No. No, you may not press the button.
It's that one right there. It's the one to the right.
That one?
Yeah, this one right
No,
here.
that-
No, this
no.
one. Press
Don't.
this one. It's funny.
That's what your mama
Yeah.
said.
Got it.
Nice.
Got it.
That's awesome. Yeah, so if you feel like doing that in the future, just go ahead and press that right there.
Thank you.
That's what your mama said.
Yeah. Anyway, I like having Baron.
I'm 1-3 and have to deal with this.
That's right. But you didn't fuck up completely, Danny, because you know what?
I still wouldn't have won.
No, well, not just that, but you withdrew a trade that would have made you even more of a fuck up.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Well, actually, he didn't accept the trade.
Oh, is that what happened?
Actually offered him.
Well, you
no,
might-
no,
just tell
no.
the people who don't know, because
Okay.
I don't think people know the story.
You're right. There's actually 2 trades that I proposed to Justin after he proposed a trade I was not going to do. He wanted a 1st and a 6th for Amari Cooper and Dalvin Cook.
Uh-huh.
And I don't need wide receivers. So
Obviously.
basically I was looking at Dalvin Cook going, he's having a good season. But I'm not trading a 1st-round pick.
Wise.
Maybe I'll try giving him a 2nd-round pick and get just Dalvin Cook. So it did like a 2nd for an 8th or something like that.
Yeah.
And was like, this is risky, but I think it'll help.
So just to clarify, you offered Justin
A 2nd-round pick, which I felt super uncomfortable with. And
for Dalvin Cook,
Dalvin Cook.
and an 8th round pick. Mm-hmm. I see. And Justin did not accept it.
He hadn't accepted it yet. What happened was we went into the games. I also offered him another one, which was Lamar Miller and a 3rd-round pick, so a slightly better player instead of he's asking for Andre Ellington, which actually had a pretty good week. Mm-hmm. But Andre Ellington was the 2nd-round pick trade, and Lamar Miller, who had a 28-point week, was the 3rd round. So it was a 3rd for like a 6th. It was something like that. A 3rd-round pick for a 6th-round pick, Lamar Miller for Dalvin Cook. And he rejected that one right away. And the moment he rejected it, I'm like, no, I don't feel comfortable with the 2nd. I rejected the other one myself.
Okay.
And then only had the offer from him still coming in. And then we watched some football on Sunday. And what happened to Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook's knee got fucked up.
He's living the age-old Viking tradition. He's finally filling the shoes of Adrian Peterson.
Indeed he is. But so Justin had multiple opportunities
To get an early pick.
for Dalvin Cook.
A player who won't be
jump off
scoring
the ship.
any more points this week.
So Justin had multiple opportunities to jump off the Dalvin Cook train just in time.
He got greedy.
He didn't accept it. That's a fuck up nominee.
It is.
So 3rd week in a row, Justin's been nominated for fuck up of the week.
He almost traded Dalvin Cook, who's a Viking, and we've got a bumper of him with a Viking pointing at him, telling him he's fucked up. Does he win?
I mean, we could use it, but I kind of feel bad giving Justin a third fuck up of the week in a row. But I don't feel like we really have any better candidates.
Is it going to be me then? I don't want it to be me. Baron, do you have any ideas of who it could be?
Can I nominate your security?
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
I got right past him.
Well,
Yeah.
Right past him.
Did you have to pull any sick moves, or did you like just walk by them?
I mean, like I said, hi.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then, I don't know.
and that was it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm okay with it.
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
All right, CFoD security, you're fired.
And you fucked up,
Oh, and you fucked up.
but more importantly, you're fired. we don't pay you for.
We don't pay you at all.
Yeah, that's probably why they didn't. Was there anyone down there stopping you?
Truth? No.
I have a cactus with a hat on.
You walked right past it, didn't you?
It
The
says,
cactus?
It
Yeah.
says
I walked
security, and
past
I
it,
think it's spelled right.
All right, we've really got to up the budget next year. We might have to make it $10 that everyone pays for.
All right.
Because it's not
Well, anyways, at least it wasn't me who fucked up. It was
congratulations,
security.
buddy. And it wasn't Justin either, so
Yeah.
it's a new day in CFOD.
So, I guess that means we're on to the best new segment we have.
Which is?
Phone calls and emails.
That's right. We get to hear from the CFOD universe.
We
out there.
don't
We
have
hear from the people.
we don't have any emails this week, actually.
Really, no emails came in?
But we got 3 voicemails.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a sharp downturn from last
It
week.
is almost like we announced it and everyone was excited about it, and then nobody paid attention to it.
All right. Well, that
Actually, you know what? Maybe we gave the wrong number last week.
we'll make sure we have the correct number.
I will
up
make
there,
sure we have the
and let's
correct
make sure
number.
the CFOD people get out there and ask us those hard-hitting questions that you want to know the answer to.
All right, so we've got a call in this week. I believe it is from a nice young lady from Saskatchewan.
Oh, a Canadian.
That's
our
right.
Canadian CFOD fan base. All right.
All right.
Hi, my name is Amber, and I have a question for Baron if he ever guest shows on the show for some reason. I was just curious how you came up with such an awesome team name. Thank you. Love the show. Bye. Heart.
Huh. What are the odds?
I'm on the show!
3 voicemails, and one of them is asking that
Wow.
specific question, and then we have Baron right back here on my screen.
Hey.
All right. So, Baron, your name is Irish Whip. Where did
Yeah.
you get the inspiration?
I think I got it from not amateur wrestling, but from professional wrestling.
yeah?
Just, I don't know. I mean, just one of those moves that you like saying. You like. I mean, I've never done it, but I'd like to Irish whip around the ring.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to just
Oh, right.
fly into those ropes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bounce off of that. And you got a nice little cream dessert, little whip
Oh,
on your image
Thanks.
right there. Oh,
do I?
We're interviewing him,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I got
it's,
the.
it's kind of off camera here.
Yeah. Well,
It's enough on.
they say you told me to be off camera.
Well, now you're on the show, so it's okay for right now.
We're interviewing you.
Hey, look, there's your camera right there. Yeah, good.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, right on.
Let's do forced perspective.
Okay.
So this is closer and bigger.
That's what you.
Don't press the
That's
button.
what
It's
your
my
mama
turn.
said.
Sorry.
Oh.
Anyway.
God, your head is tiny. All right. Anyways, are you done?
Yeah. What was my? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Well, anyways, that was emails and phone calls. If you would like to submit an email or a phone call, put it on the number and or the email above.
Great.
Hopefully, I do it right this week.
Yeah, hopefully you do, because the 3 voicemails from.
One of them was actually really good, though, but I decided not to use it because it didn't have Baron's name in it.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess when you got them, you got to use them. So
You know what we have not done enough in this episode?
what's that?
Go Sharks!
Go Sharks! That's right, Stanley Cup. It's happening this year.
Go Sharks.
There you go.
Hey!
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. We can get him a hat or something. Like, here, hold this.
What is it?
It's a Sharks.
I don't think so. I mean, I'll say go Sharks, but that's
All right,
that's about it.
baby steps.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He's a Bengals fan. He doesn't know what ice is.
But there's lots of ice in Ohio.
No, I was...
Well, you're a Bengals fan? They make
Right?
those?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you not watch the opening of the last episode?
Yeah, I was drunk.
You're always drunk. I thought maybe you'd remember things.
No, not really. I don't remember too much at all. I'm
right, well,
probably
that-
not going to remember this.
That's fair. Do we have any other segments before we go into our breakdowns?
I don't believe so.
All right. Well, then here we go.
This is the
CFOD.
weekly breakdown.
That's right. Time for week 5 CFOD weekly breakdowns.
We have a lot of great breakdowns.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Mr. Undefeated and Mr. Can't Win if someone scored 92 points against him.
Should be a great matchup. Should be a tough one to decide on.
I'm
as we go
gonna
into
pick
it.
Allen.
Really?
No.
I was going to say, that'd be a stupid decision, especially since Allen has injured running backs and one's on bye weeks.
Yes,
And
he does.
So one Marshawn Lynch, who gets a whole 1.2 yards per carry or something like that.
Feast mode.
Yeast mode. What else rhymes with East? Least mode.
Least mode? Okay.
That's kind of funny. It's a good diss.
Gillis Lee mode? No. He'd score touchdowns then.
Right.
All right. Well, let's just say.
Let's just pick Randall and move on. How about
Okay.
that? Does that sound good?
Yes, that sounds amazing,
Okay.
actually. So now we go on to our next matchup, which right here is Josh versus Ralph.
That's right. This should be a good matchup because, and as we mentioned before, this is kind of the first week that we're really getting into bye weeks.
It is actually the first week that we
technically no. Technically, we had a bye week on week 1.
You're right.
So.
You're right. I did not have Jay Ajayi week 1.
You did not,
which probably was a good thing.
Hey, buddy, what's the? What for? What happened?
Didn't have Jay Ajayi this week.
That's what your mama said.
And if you feel free, you can reach right over. It's just that one right there. If you ever want to add to it, just go for it.
Yeah.
All right. And back into. Let's get back into this.
That's what your mama said.
Yeah. All right. So with Mark Ingram on a bye week and with Willie Snead on a bye week,
Bilal Powell not probably being able to do that 2 weeks in a row.
You don't think he's going to score 108 points in 2 weeks?
Well, yeah, but he did all of 107 last week.
That's a good point. But, Josh could be without Marcus Mariota. We'll have to see what happens there. Because he still has Cam Newton, so he's not in quarterback trouble if he doesn't have
Cam
that.
Newton sucks. Oh, wait, no. We played the Patriots and won, and he looked great.
Maybe the Patriots just suck. Who knows?
But the Bills are 3-1, and we beat them. We're awesome.
All right. Sure, buddy.
We lost to the Saints.
And you beat the 49ers, so that was tough.
That was good. Go Sharks.
Go Sharks.
Go Sharks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, I think after looking at this, I'm still good. I'm sticking with Taserface. I'm picking Josh.
But he's starting Blake Bortles.
Bortles?
He's the fucking MVP.
No, he's garbage.
Oh, that's right.
He had that one good week, but that was like flukage.
Well,
that was London.
Josh is on a...
That was metric score.
Isn't Josh on a nice win-lose streak?
That's a good point.
So he's going to win.
Wait, that's right. You are right. But I already picked Josh to win because I'm...
So yeah, I figured out the pattern, so I have to pick Josh.
So consensus?
Consensus. Oh, and for the last game.
Is Barron picking the same?
Absolutely.
All right, Barron's in on the picks too. This works out well.
All right.
Little three-way handshake.
Well, speaking of Barron, let's get into his game.
Oh, okay. Well, Barron...
Or did this happen last week?
No, that's
this week?
No, that's this
okay.
week. It's just Barron is legitimately favored by that much.
Okay.
Because you get your bye week this week. You get to play against Justin.
You get to play Justin.
who
will somehow win one game this year and not be the clusterfucker.
Justin, who 2 weeks ago had the all-star running back combination of Todd Gurley and Dalvin Cook, and now has neither of them.
Now he has Jaquiz Rogers, who's about to lose his job.
And whatever he can scrape together off of the waiver wire.
Chris Johnson?
A.K.A. whatever he can scrape together off the waiver wire.
I don't even know how to pronounce his first name. Darkwa?
That would be Orleans Darkwa.
Orleans, okay. I just had to click.
He's the original Orleans.
I thought he was
not
new.
the new. No, he's the original.
He's the original.
Yeah, it would be N.O. Darkwa if it was.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he would have to be playing in New Orleans, because then he'd be no. Gotcha.
We should hire Barron to be like our producer and look up stats.
Well, our last producer literally hasn't done shit since season 2, so it actually kind of makes sense.
We haven't paid our producer anything though, and we could pay Barron like a beer.
Deal.
All right.
No.
See, that's negotiation.
Hey, wait, what
Dan.
kind of beer?
Hold on.
I didn't hear any words. I never thought of it that way.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you're hired.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you.
All right. So,
wait, producer?
I thought that's what we said. Did we not? Did I misspeak?
I don't know if the show's ever going to get made then. Do you know how to make the show?
The what?
How about I still be the producer and he's the producer?
Oh, that's what I meant. He's not actually going to do anything. He just...
All right.
No,
I
thought my plan was to bring fresh vegetables. Yeah, produce.
That works.
Producer.
Really, I just want... Oh!
The more you know.
All right. Well, anyways, Let's get a guest prognosticator here. Baron, who do you predict to win between the vaunted, amazing offensive juggernaut that is Justin/IKEA, or I mean furniture store, because they don't advertise, or the aptly named amazing Amber Loves Your Name Irish Whip?
Well, I don't want to disappoint Amber, but I think it's going to be closer than we think.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I have a propensity for really throwing games.
But you're on a 2-game winning streak.
Am I?
I think so.
No, you
Are
beat me
not?
last week.
Oh, that's right. I kicked your ass last week. But that doesn't count.
But you've won twice
Obviously.
as many games as I have.
That's true. And playing me doesn't count because that's a de facto loss. So as far as I'm concerned,
long as you're not the
you're on a
cluster
2-game winning
Oh,
streak.
okay. Well, I think it's bad luck to give it to myself, so I'm voting Justin.
That's what your mama said.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Anyway, that's very. It's
I have
very
a great idea. One of these weeks, I'm going to change the button, the sound it makes, to something embarrassing for you. And you're just going to keep pressing it, and I'm going to laugh. Tommy's a butt face.
I'm bringing my own buttons next week.
That's what your butt face said.
That's what Tommy's butt face said.
Anyway, we've gotten off the rails here a little bit.
Well, you've got a third chair here. That doesn't even... I don't even physically know how that works in this corner.
I don't either.
I'm
It's
just
your
hovering.
house.
I'm hovering.
It's a long arm you've got.
Thanks.
Anyway, although Baron, if I can try to get this back on track, Baron may have picked up against himself, but I think that was just him being modest. I think Baron's going to win this pretty easily.
Yeah, he's got Christian McCaffrey.
I think Christian McCaffrey should outscore Justin's running backs by himself. He might even double his running back production by himself.
You don't trust in Jaquiz Rogers and Chris Johnson?
Jaquiz Rogers on the week that Doug Martin comes back.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So things are not looking good in Camp IKEA or Camp Switzerland.
Camp
Germans.
Furniture Store.
Baron wins.
Baron wins. No, he didn't. Yeah, fuck that guy. Picking a furniture store.
You didn't pick yourself.
Well, yeah.
So you're a contention.
All right.
Also, we finished mine. Is that?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was your breakdown.
right.
Now we're gonna get
That's-
into Tommy
now
The
versus.
magic's kind of gone. So
Well, we were just starting to talk
yeah.
about my game. This is like the best part of the show.
it seems like the end.
It's. I mean, we're getting there.
I mean, it seems like okay. So we've plateaued, and now we're in like catharsis. And
No, this is the climax, right? Here.
I
This is
don't
where
know.
we're talking
Kind
about
of,
me.
the previous one really felt like a climax.
That's what your mama
Yeah.
said.
So, good luck. Good luck.
For
Break
good
a leg.
measure.
All right. Tear a knee. I don't know what they say in show business.
In football show business, it's tyranny.
Yeah.
I break an ACL.
Yep. All right.
All right. Well, okay.
Thanks, Baron. See you, buddy.
Okay. Well, anyways,
That's fucking weird.
that was really weird. Maybe we should hire him to be secure. Does that work?
I think I need a bumper just to fucking. Can we just take a break for a second after that? Because that was
Play
pretty
the break
exhausting.
bumper.
Thank you.
CFOD break time.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey. Freaking hey, finally break time.
I love break. That's for sure.
This has been CFOD break time. Back to the show.
Tommy, it's been 2 fucking hours. Tommy!
Fuck, I was almost there, Danny. You had to fucking ruin it.
Almost wet. No, I don't want to know. Can we at least just move on to game number 4?
Fine, let's just go fucking break into the show. Fucking, where were we? Next breakdown is... Oh, that's my game! Alright, let's talk about this. That's cool. We didn't need a break. So, yeah, my team's awesome, and I'm playing against Cody, and he has a lot of players on bye week. And you picked a wrong week to have a bye week, my friend. Tommy wins. Danny?
We took 2 hours for that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me make myself happy then.
Tommy wins.
I'm not even picking. I'm moving on to the next game, which
Consensus.
is
All right, now into the next game. It's Danny versus James.
That's right.
And James will be without both Drew Brees and Emmanuel Sanders.
Andy looked really bad last week.
And he did. But you know who also looked bad? Danny.
No.
And Danny is
I
without...
was super cool.
And Danny is without... You don't have to start Julio Jones this week and worry about him leaving with an injury. So that's an advantage for you.
I don't have to start Matt Ryan. I don't have to start...
I mean, you'll still
other
start...
players.
You still have to start Jay Ajayi, and that's pretty scary to do. But you have...
Jake Cutler.
And... Ooh...
Still better than Drew Brees this week.
I was so close to picking you, and then you had to bring up Jay Cutler.
He's better than Drew Brees this week, probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Probably. I would say questionably.
Doubtfully. Outfully.
I'm still picking you to win.
Should I bench Jay Cutler?
It's probably in your best interest to just play without a quarterback. Because you don't want to risk negative points. Believe me, they hurt.
If I put Jay Cutler on my bench and I end up being really cool, I'm going to be really mad about it.
Regardless of what you do, I'm still picking you. James has too many bye weeks.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope my team actually
Montgomery
performs for once.
It's probably not going to, but I think he'll still squeak together enough points to get a win.
Lamar Miller has scored 34 points since joining my team. Only 6 of them have counted towards my score.
And since you're starting him this week, I'm not expecting a very good showing.
Nope.
So, but regardless, I'm picking you.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Consensus.
On to the next one.
Go Sharks.
Go Sharks, indeed. Indeed.
All right. The big game of the week this week. It's pretty big. It's 2 people you... No. Let me finish.
Sorry.
That's what your mama said.
At least that one I was ready for. No.
I'm trying not to overdo it.
Okay. This is a matchup between 2 people you used to live in the same house with at the same time.
I did live in the same house with both of them, and my glory is rubbed off on both of them because they're both sitting there with 3 wins right now.
Yes, they are.
I have 3 wins.
That's everybody with 3 wins.
That's right. That former house that we all lived in is just dominating this league. I don't remember Randall living there, though. So.
Well, Randall's 4-0. He lived in his own awesome house.
I see. So, anyway, these guys are going to get into a matchup here, and Jeff is without a couple of key players that I'm looking at here. He's without Michael Thomas on a bye week, and he just lost his keeper, Derek Carr.
I think he'll be fine.
2 to 6 weeks with a spine injury.
Eli Manning will hold down the fort. Or throw the fort away. I don't know.
He'll do something with it, maybe. And Ashley also has bye weeks. All of her Redskins are on byes. And,
that's like her...
That's like half her team.
That's like her Achilles heel is her Redskins.
That's right. So she doesn't have to worry about starting any of them, which could be an advantage. But anyway, I'm looking at this. Both teams have been playing great. One team's going to go to 4-1 here, most likely, unless they tie. And I think it's a little tough to call. So I'm going to let you pick first. Which one are you going to pick, Danny?
Well, Ryan Griffin is sitting here projected at 6 points. I think he'll do better than that.
He is a tight end on Ashley's team.
Yes.
Nobody knows.
Devontae Adams probably won't play, even though he's projected points.
That's true, but he does still have Randall Cobb.
Yeah, so Randall Cobb will actually pick up a lot of that. I don't see, and I can see her plugging in Tyler Lockett, and he'll probably end up having a big game.
Tyler Lockett had a good game against the Colts, though. So
yeah, and then you look over at Jeff's team, and he's got some pretty big names still, but and Doug Martin. There's the question mark. I think that decides the game. Is Doug Martin come back strong?
Well, and it's a short week too, coming off that suspension. So that they're playing on Thursday.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how.
So we'll know who won this game by the end of Thursday.
Probably this episode will be out, and we won't know. So I pick the person who won this week.
I secretly picked on our phone call last week Ashley to be the clusterfucker. Not only this week, but I'm going to pretend like I meant for next year.
Really? You think she's going to start 3-0 and finish as the clusterfucker?
It's happened before.
Has it?
I don't know.
If only we had a producer who could look up these stats from previous
Didn't we
years.
just hire one?
No. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that was like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I
don't remember that.
I'm going to pick Ashley.
You're picking Ashley?
Yeah.
All right. We've gotten along way too well tonight. Or today. We started today. It's now tonight because of the break. But anyway, I'm gonna throw a little contention in here, and I'm picking Jeff to win.
The fuck are you doing?
I said I'm picking fucking Jeff, you bitch.
What? No! You wanna... Go Sharks! Sharks! Go Sharks!
Both guys, 5 minutes each for fighting!
Oh, shit. that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Good scrap, though, buddy.
No, very good.
Yeah, definitely. God, I love hockey season.
Yeah, hockey.
Cheers.
Go Sharks.
Go Sharks. Damn. Anyway, where were we? What were we?
I was picking Ashley. You were picking Jeff.
Oh, that's right. The contention, like the fight, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So now
Breakdowns are over.
So we just go. That's pretty much it then, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess we'll head back over to set number 1.
Okay.
Hang out with our MVPs.
Well, the MVPs that we have so far.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll add Randall next week.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out a way to get like 3 players up here or do something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the point is, maybe if you just did better at fantasy football, we wouldn't have to worry about this.
Okay, I'll try that.
Good job, buddy.
All right. Well, anyways, is there anything you want to leave the people with?
Well, not really. I just want to say that if any of you out there are experiencing anger and you have trouble, meditation is really good. I recommend meditating for at least 2 hours a day, especially when you're not doing anything important. That's the most important thing. If you just take a break, stop doing anything that isn't super important, and find your center again, it's good for you and for those around you. So just wanted to say that. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it. That's all I've got.
All right. I'm going to leave you this week with just make sure you send in some emails, send in your phone calls. We'll play them on the show. We're probably going to run out of ideas for the show. We'll still have a huge mailbag episode, you know.
Yeah, that's true. We can use some questions in here. So
yeah. So anyways, I believe that's all I really wanted to say. So,
so I guess it's time to do the sign off.
That's right.
CFoD. They're going to CFoD yourselves. You got to CFoD yourselves.
Baron, you're back.
You're gonna do the thing. You're gonna do the CFoD thing.
We were trying to.
Didn't you leave? You left like 3 hours ago, and then you're back.
Find your center.
You're right. You're right. See, this is how lessons are learned.
And do the thing.
That's what I said.
That's what your mama said.
All right.
It's my show.
Well, Baron, you're here. Why don't you go ahead and lead us off?
All right. You ready? Here we go. What do you do?
What do you mean? What do we do?
Yeah, what do you do?
You're a fan of the show and you don't know what to do. All right, everybody, go CFoD yourselves.
Go CFoD yourselves.
Hey.
Thank you for watching the CFoD Show. Here, have some bloopers.
All right, guys, go CFoD yourselves.
Go CFoD yourselves.
Hey. When do I stop?
I'm gonna guess right about now.
I think that's our last take.
Oh, that's a shitty heart.
You need training from Tommy's boob drawings.
It's a butt heart.
See, a heart is like upside down boobs, so without the nipples. It's really...
Oh god, it's just getting worse.
It's like a balloon now. They're like boob balloons.
Actually, that's not bad. You need some help with that here. Let me draw the fucking heart.
There's no saving it.
Except for the saving I'm doing. So we'll have to remember Alan's on the right, Randall's on the left, just by players.
Okay.
I wonder if I can make this smaller.
That's right. Jeff was a contention.
Yeah, you picked Jeff. I picked Ashley.
All right. Well, I guess that does it for matchups.
Yeah, but we're on the wrong set.
Oh, so we got to do this again. Boop.